Hello everyone, it is Ruckus and welcome to today's news flash. In this video I will bring you the latest updates on events in Knights and Dragons, and as always I'll go through them briefly and give you guys my thoughts and opinions about the events. So this time around we have a couple of new events and a couple of old events. They're all new for me, but we're gonna go over them regardless. So Flameguard Plate Mail Plus now available in the summer chest, that actually is the new chest. Then we have the Solstice Slam down, which is the actual epic guild war that's ongoing very shortly in just 8 hours. Summer chest comes with a 5 times chance of getting a legendary or an epic, which is really great. We're gonna go over this a little bit more in depth later. Then Call to Arms, chance of gifting a Maelstrom iron. If you're gifting your guildmates, you'll be having a chance of gifting that. We won't be covering that, but basically means that you have to spend gems in order to actually get that, which is pretty nice considering we have a bunch of 40% gem sales ongoing lately. Flash sales, by the way, so they're just for 1 hour. Still, get 20% bonus energy when you're purchasing an arena pack. Don't screw yourself over the epic boss. It's called the Unicorn this time around. And the last event this week we have the Rainbow Ruckus, which is the weekly tournament, and I do like what they have been doing with the font in here. I do like it a lot for some odd reasons. So first of all, I need to give you guys a little bit of a disclaimer here. I need to apologize for the fact that I haven't been showing you guys, or at least I'm not capable of showing you guys who the winners are of the weekly tournament. So that's gonna go off the table. If you guys actually want to be featured, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below, or send me a screenshot of you being in the top 3, and I'll make sure to give you a shout out because of that. But make sure to prove that it's actually you, otherwise I'm gonna be very upset with you. We're gonna be moving on to the Rainbow Ruckus. I don't know why they came up with the name Rainbow Ruckus. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I might be missing out on something, but the Rainbow Ruckus is the tournament alongside with the Arborsteel Vanguard. Let's talk about it, because I do have mixed feelings about this. Let me take a sip of my water here. So, Arborsteel Vanguard as the epic. I have mixed feelings about this. I'm gonna explain it to you. The reason why I have mixed feelings about this is because this is a returning epic in the actual arena. And I don't like it because it was in the arena, I believe, very not long ago. I think not long ago, like a month or something like that. So you know, it's very it comes back once again. I just don't like that. I think that they should actually put in like different types of epics, like for example a Sandstorm Blade Mill would be really nice, or a Komodo, or a Spectre Shroud or something like that. You know, armors of those level would be nice to see in the arena. Arborsteel Vanguard is an armor that is very nice. I'm owning it myself, but when I'm looking at it from a neutral perspective, I don't really feel that it should be in the arena anymore. Mainly for the fact that it doesn't match up to the armors that are coming out lately. So that's just something that I wanted to get out of the way. The Arborsteel Vanguard Plus is still a pretty nice armor. If you guys want to be going for it, by all means go for it, because it's still a pretty strong armor. But I just wanted to tell you guys that the only reason why I think that Gree is putting this one in is for the fact that the aquatic battle gear is right now fusible, and also for the fact that the champions battle gear, which is the same type elements, is right now in the epic guild war. So that's just the only thing and my only reasoning why I believe that this armor is in here. The looks of this armor is really great. I do like it a lot. It looks like an alien. I mentioned it already before, but that being said, let's move on to the legendaries. The first legendary is the Abominable, did I say it right? Abominable? Yeah, Abominable Blade Mill. And it actually came out a while ago, like half a year. Like when I started playing Knights and Dragons, this was the first armor in there. And at the time, I seriously thought that that was the only epic boss. I was like, man, I need to get going. I need to actually try this and everything. And the week after that, we had a new event. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But the week after that, we had a new event again. And I was like, oh, so they keep switching up the epic bosses and they keep making them better and better and better and better. The Abominable Plate Mill, I would suggest you guys don't go for it because, well, the elements are pretty nice. It is water and air, I believe. If I'm mistaken, I'll put an annotation on the screen. But the Abominable Plate Mill is something you shouldn't you shouldn't be going for, because the armor itself, it is ridiculously outdated, as I already mentioned before. Just use it to fuse it. Hey, that rhymes. I'm just gonna say that from now on. Just use it to fuse it. Okay, gonna be moving on to the next one. Oh, Swampstone Plate Mill. Believe it or not, this armor is ridiculously outdated, but it's an improvement from the last, I think, the last time I was doing a newsflash, it had one of the ancient armors in there. This is the best one I've seen so far, from rank 101 all the way up to rank 1000. The only nice thing about this is that you having 3 times the chance of getting one if you place within rank 200 to rank 101, and that's just, you know, just use it to fuse it, because this thing is really outdated. It isn't really strong at all. If you compare this to the actual epic bosses, then just don't go for this at all and just go for the epic boss like level 15. It's not all that hard to defeat it. I've been doing it like on so many occasions on new accounts, so I don't know. That's just what I wanted to bring out to you guys. There's a gem sale ongoing, or that's not a gem sale, there's an arena sale ongoing. Get 20% more energy if you're buying an arena pack. That's pretty nice, but not for this arena, because, well, Arborsteel Vanguard. We're gonna be moving on. There's also a weekly questline, Raining on the Parade. And make sure you guys finish this one off, because if you guys do, you're gonna get some free gems. The first quest seems a little bit hard. 5 elements in your party win 4 PvP battles. If you already have a setup like that, then it's gonna be really great for you. If you don't, this is gonna be hellish, and you won't be going for this. As I won't be going for this, because I don't have the lineup for this. So yeah, that really sucks. Gonna be moving on to the new event. The new event this time around, we're gonna be talking about Solstice Slam. Solstice Slam is an episode that I've been covering in the last episode already, so we're gonna go over this as brief as possible. This guild war is gonna start in 8 hours. New Champions Battle Gear looks quite phenomenal. Looks really great, I like it a lot, and looks fantastic, don't you think? Really looks fantastic. So we're gonna be going over the rewards. I believe because of the rewards, by the way, this is the strongest epic in the game, and strongest regular version in the game and plus version, so yeah, that's just what I wanted to tell you guys. Champions Battle Gear is an armor. Because last epic guild war we had the Stormwatch raiment, I believe that a lot of people are actually gonna go for top 10. I also believe that a lot of people are gonna go for top 25. Druidic Blade Mail is a nice armor to have. It is a fusible epic, but it is still a very nice epic regardless, because, well, I don't know, there's something about the Druidic Blade Mail which makes it awesome to have. I don't know if it's the looks or that it works really well in the arena, because people usually have like elements that are weak against the Druidic, but I found myself having a lot of trouble against the Druidic Blade Mail regardless, so that's just something that I feel that a lot of people are gonna go for this. I might be wrong about this, but I feel that we're gonna see some fireworks, and it's gonna be really nice to see. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, because every single day during this weekend I will be bringing out an episode in which we're gonna, you know, talk about the actual guild war results for that day, recap episode if you will, and I'm also going to be comparing some stuff there, so it's going to be really interesting and great to see how well these guilds are going to be doing. Going to be very interested to see. As for my guilds, we're going to be talking about the legendaries. My guild is going to go for the Wormshroud Mantle in rank 250. Wormshroud Mantle actually came out in January, I believe. You guys see something on the screen, I believe, right now. I'm not sure about it. But the Wormshroud Mantle actually came out on January, and it's a pretty nice armor, I suppose. It is very nice. Just use it to fuse it. That's the only thing that I can say, because it's just a mono earth, and it isn't all that good. So I would suggest you guys just use it to fuse it, as always, and that way you guys might have a chance of getting something better, like an armor of the Komodo or something like that. So that is gonna be the guild war, the Swamp Shaman robes, the Swamp Shaman robes. I don't know if it's Shaman or Shaman. It's going to be the ultra rare this time around, which is a pretty nice armor, I suppose. But yeah, that's what I really wanted to talk about during this guild war. Make sure you check out my other episode, where I'm gonna be going more in depth about the Druidic Blade and the Champions Battle Gear. Gonna make a comparison episode in there between the Champions Battle Gear and the Aquatic Blade Mail or Battle Gear. I don't know if it's Blade Mail or Battle Gear right now. Okay, next event. Flameguard Blade Mail Plus. We'll talk about this a little bit later. First, the chest itself. Limited edition summer chest comes with a 5 times chance of getting a legendary and epic. That's really great. Guaranteed bonuses. 11 chests for 5 fire fusion boost armors, and then you're gonna get 20 of them if you open a 40 chest. And a Combustion armor plus. Very nice story there, because the regular version of this armor is actually still the strongest armor in the game of a regular legendary. That might seem very unlikely because of the new epic bosses, but Greed doesn't seem to do anything about these epic bosses, the regular versions, and I'm kind of like worried that over time people are gonna have ridiculously have a ridiculous hard time to actually defeat the epic boss, because the epic boss is getting stronger and stronger as well. So I don't know, I'm kind of worried. I suppose Greed should do something about this and make the regular versions of the armor stronger. So let's take a look at the chest itself. 5 times chance of getting these amazing epics over here. It's gonna last for like 4 more days, and the price isn't really all that expensive, so I think Greed did a great job here. I don't know if this is the new standard. I haven't seen the last chest with the little Odin skull that you guys are gonna be seeing here. For some reason I thought this was called the Odin's Demise, but yeah, it's called Odin's Call. 5 times chance of getting legendary and epic. All I can say is, if you have a 40% gem sale, go for it. Because first of all, you have a chance of gifting one of your guildmates something, like with Call to Arms. And also you'll be having a chance of getting like some amazing epics yourself. So what is keeping you back? So that's just what I wanted to like share with you guys. I think it's a really nice event. You'll be having if you actually get the rainbow bounties back, you'll get it. You'll be getting 1800 gems, so you have actually the chance of opening up 51 of these, and you still have some gems left, so that's a really great deal. So the last event this week around, or wait, I forgot the Flameguard Plate Mail Plus. Now let's actually compare the Champions Battle Gear alongside with the Flameguard Plate Mail. The Flameguard Plate Mail, I'm very happy about the fact that this epic is actually weaker in total combined stats than the Champions Battle Gear, because we have seen some scenarios in which the chest epic was better than the epic Guild War epic, and that's pretty devastating, I suppose. I don't get why Greed would make the epic Guild War epic, which are pretty much exclusive, weaker than the chest epics. That doesn't make sense to me. In overall, I believe that the Flameguard Plate Mail is actually a really nice armor. I do like the way it looks. Kind of gives me like a superhero type of feel. Like if you watch animes, you guys know what I'm talking about. It looks like a transformed kind of guy in there with this ridiculous sword and this shield. And I don't know if you know Dragon Ball Z. Kind of reminds me of the Great Saiyaman in a way, because of the helmet and all the good stuff. Might be a really terrible comparison, I suppose, but yeah, you guys would know what I'm talking about. A hero in disguise, trying to be not obviously be recognized or something like that. That's kind of the feel it gives to me. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the chest this week. We're gonna be moving on to the last event this week around. We have, I cannot get over this catchphrase. I don't get it. Don't skewer yourself over the unicorn. You guys gotta tell me what they mean by that, because I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Let's talk about the epic boss. Kinda gives me a feeling that, kinda gives me a Cerberus kind of feeling alongside with the Chimera and the horse. Fuse those all three together, you're gonna get the horse. Chimera because of the purplish kind of feel, and then the flames because of the Cerberus, and then of course the horse design. A unicorn, not to mention. I don't know, I didn't think of this when this epic boss came out. I didn't expect it to look like this. But I suppose, I don't know, I like it. I do like it. What I don't like is the Unicorn's Salvation. This armor looks terrible. It looks absolutely horrible. I don't like the color combination for some reason. And I don't like the design. That's something, you know, this Nemesis doesn't look all that good. But it looks way better than this Unicorn's Salvation. So I don't know, I'll just be going for it for the sheer fact of having it and leveling it up for you guys, but other than that, I'm not interested in this armor at all. So that's just, you know, it's a no-go for me. And yeah, let's actually take a look at the weapon, because you cannot see the weapon in here. I'm actually curious to see what it is. Let me see. Okay, so the weapon does look kind of nice. It is a nice little, it's a nice little lance or a sword, and I do like it. So that's what I wanted to, you know, that's my opinion about this Unicorn Salvation. I don't know. I don't find myself to like this armor. I believe that some people actually are gonna think that this armor looks quite badass, but for me it's just nah. But yeah, you guys know that. The stats of this armor are ridiculous. 3030. That's really great, both over 1500. I don't have my armor sheet with me to see which is the strongest legendary, because I was initially going to do the analyzation episode. I'll be doing that next week for the next epic boss, because I still have a lot of episodes to record. So I'm sorry for that, I'm really sorry, but I promise you that I'm gonna be doing the analyzation episode on the next epic boss. I can guarantee you guys that much, but you guys will be seeing about that. So that is going to be it for this week's Newsflash. We've pretty much covered everything that we needed to cover. I'm sorry if I did it like, I suppose if I did it a little bit hasty, I apologize for that, but I'm kind of getting a cold. Like, my nose, it's kind of hard for me to breathe in and breathe out, so I'm trying to talk as fast as I can, so that way I can get the information across, because I just wanted to do it anyway. So yes, that's gonna be it for this week's Newsflash. As always, make sure to also express your thoughts and your opinions about these events with everyone else in the comment section down below. And if you, by the way, happen to have a question for me by the end of this episode, make sure to ask them on ask.fm/ReversalKND. If you're, by the way, interested to see more from me on Knights and Dragons or anything else, you can always follow me on Instagram, because I'm very active on there. You can also follow me on Twitter, or you can just hit the like button on my official Facebook page, and the links will be provided in the video description. So as always, make sure that if you guys like this video to boom, give it a thumbs up. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in for this week's Knights and Dragons Newsflash. My name is Reversal, bringing you weekly Knights and Dragons news. I will be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.